Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
He'll try from distance! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Inzaghi. Kvarac, oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Dybala. Dybala proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kalulu tries to clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's bustling through here! That has not gone well. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. De Bruyne delivers. There's the shot! Of course! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but
can he finish? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Nedved. Zanetti gets it away. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini. Chiellini with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
We are glad to inform you
So
that
we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And so the action is resumed. Totti. Now, can they get him away? And he's taking no chances there. Threads one in. He's found space here. And he was quick to react. Batistuta shoots! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Who saw this coming? Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Kalulu spots it and intercepts. Chiellini cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Di Lorenzo. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. The ball has bounced loose now. Space for him to turn and look. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. Now the ball's gone astray. And another try! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Filippo Inzaghi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Filippo Inzaghi. Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 11.
Milan with the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Pulisic.
That's a chance to shoot! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Please
a
turn
very
your
good
attention
evening
to
to
the
one and
screen
all.
for information provided by the local police.